Ho, 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 it's a wonderful day in the world of the Beatles, baby. Hey, folks, how you doing? I wasn't going to make a video today because I'm working, and I've been putting some time in listening to the brand new Red and Blue, and I am going to do a video, kind of an overview of it, my basic thoughts of it. It won't be too extensive, I'll keep it fairly brief for you. But I hope you'll come over and see that video. That'll be my next video within the next day or so, day or two. I don't know when I'll do it. But anyway, folks, so I've got that lined up. We'll be doing a review of the new Red and Blue releases that just came out. But folks, one of my loyal, faithful viewers, Andy Warhol's favorite wig. Any of you have watched my channel, you've heard of Andy before. He's been around. He helped with some predictions with the Now and Then release and the Red and Blue and all that. Andy's predictions, they didn't all come true, but he did try, and I appreciate all his hard work and effort to try to enhance the information and get it out to you. So anyway, but Andy Warhol's favorite wig has been a long time, I believe, subscriber and friend of my channel, and he passed along a bunch of great information. So salute to Andy. Thank you, Andy. I really appreciate this. So I thought I'd do a really quick video and report the news that Andy just sent to me like moments ago. Folks, the Beatles, Now and Then. What a fabulous, fabulous moment in time that has joined people together, brought friends together, made people happy, made people smile, and the great accolades and information just keeps coming in more and more. So I'm just going to read this list to you, and then I'll be out of here, I promise. Sales, okay? Now and Then, the Beatles. Number one in the UK officially with 78,200 in sales and streaming. Miracle. Great. Fastest selling single year to date with 48,600 physical and downloads in the last 7 days. Now and Then by the Beatles is the biggest 1 week physical sales in a decade with 38,000. Now and Then by the Beatles, I'm going to keep saying that. I just love saying it. Fastest selling single on vinyl of the century so far with 19,000.4K. 19,000.4. Streaming, Now and Then by the Beatles. The most streamed Beatles track in 1 week with 5.03 million. Here Comes the Sun was the last most streamed Beatles track with 1.05 million back in 2021. So Now and Then has blown by that and has smashed that record with 5.03 million 1 week in streams. Unbelievable. Now and Then by the Beatles, the video is the most watched music video in 1 week with 2.15 streams and views. The last Beatles video to even come close, and it was nowhere near it, was Here Comes the Sun back in 2019, had 171.7 thousand streams or views. So again, Now and Then blows that out of the water. Chart feats. The Beatles are the act with the longest gap ever between number ones. 54 years between the Ballad of Johnny Yoko in 1969 and Now and Then in 2023. The last person who held the record in the UK was Kate Bush with 44 years from 78 until 2022 when her Running Up the Hill was reissued with, Stranger Things, and it got some fame again. So she had the record between number one's longest gap with 44 years. The Beatles have blown by that by 10 years with Now and Then. The Beatles have the longest time span between their first and their most recent number one smash hit. Their first was From Me to You in the UK in May of 1963, and now it's 60 years and 60 months ago. Now and Then now becomes number one in the UK. Unbelievable. They have now overtaken Elvis Presley, who had the previous record. He had a 47-year span between his number ones, 47 years and 6 months actually, between All Shook Up in 1957 and then a reissue of Now or Never in 2005. So the Beatles have taken that record. They are the British act with the most number ones ever, with 18. British act. Elvis still has more in the UK as a musical act, but the Beatles are the British act that has the most number ones ever, 18. They're the oldest band to score a number one single. I guess individual-wise, there was a Sir Captain Tom Moore, who at the age of 99, believe it or not, scored a number one in the UK. But the Beatles are the oldest band to score that number one single. I guess if you factor in Paul's age and Ringo's age and average it out, it comes out to like, 82 or 83 years, some point, whatever. But they're the oldest band act to get a number one single. And then Paul McCartney was asked about all this, and he gave a quote. And here's his quote. "It's mind-boggling. It's blown my socks off. It's also a very emotional moment for me. I love it." From Sir Paul McCartney himself. So folks, that's it. Just a real quick video to tell you the accolades are piling up. I'm sure there'll be more. Come on, United States. Let's get some United States accolades in here also. And if you hear of any more cool stuff, folks, that I didn't report in this little news flash, thank you, Andy Warhol's favorite wig. Thank you. Folks, put it below, and I'll try to compile things and do another video down the road. Thank you so much. Beatles Now and Then. It's record setting. It's just an unbelievable moment for Beatles fans. Triumph, success, joy, happiness, the Beatles.